The Netherlands is a country with an odd food culture. When Dutch people go to a bar, they order a Heineken beer, and if they are hungry, they also order a portion of delicious bitterballen. Everybody in the Netherlands knows and loves bitterballen. The tasty fried snacks are filled with beef, flour, beef broth, and various seasonings. The crust consists of breadcrumbs covered in eggs. Bitterballen are known all over the world. But how did they become so famous? For that, we need to travel back in time, to the year 200 before Christ to be exact. The Batavians lived in Holland, in the province of Gelderland. They used to eat roasted ox with vegetables and bread. After the meal, women mixed the leftover meat with water and bread and created a bread stew that could feed the hunters during their trips. During the Spanish invasion of the country in the 16th century, the occupants took the Batavian recipe and modified it by adding their own cooking style. The meat leftovers were covered in a batter of egg and flour, rolled in old breadcrumbs, and then fried, resulting in something very similar to our modern-day bitterballen. At the end of the 18th century, a landlord in Amsterdam, Jan Barends, noticed that clients in his pub were getting hungry while drinking beer or gin. In order to keep them drinking, he introduced finger food by the name schenks, small portions of cheese, bread, and croquettes that were introduced by the Spanish. Rumors say that his wife used to use the leftover croquette fillings to make small balls, which she rolled in egg and breadcrumbs and then fried in hot oil. And that's how the bitterbal was born.
Hi, I'm Max and I'm a chef. A bitterbal actually has a lot of different ingredients and spices. To make a bitterbal, we first make the inside pate. The pate consists of beef chuck, beef broth, flour, fried onions, parsley, nutmeg, and if you like, Worcester sauce. These ingredients are all mixed together into a pate. After mixing, it needs to cool down in the fridge for 4 hours to later form the balls easier. After 4 hours, we make the balls from the pate. After we have the balls, it's time to make the crust. We first cover the balls in flour. After that, in a mix of eggs and a little bit of milk. And to end, we cover them in breadcrumbs, just like the old days. To finish the bitterballen, we need to fry them. Frying a bitterbal usually takes 4 to 5 minutes and the oil needs to be 180 degrees. A bitterbal is good when it looks golden brown. Serve the bitterballen with some mustard and a nice cold beer. After that, they are done. And that's how I make my bitterballen.
And it shows that the Dutch truly love them. The National Institute for Public Health and the Environment classifies the bitterbal as a savory snack. And we love them in the Netherlands. On average, we eat about 21 grams of savory snacks a day, of which 11.2 are delicacies such as bitterballen and croquettes. Men raise that average as they eat 13.1 gram of snacks. Women eat a modest 9.3 grams of snacks per day. It's clear the Dutch people love their own food. But why are bitterballen so famous? Ilona de Wit, author of Het begon dus de bitterballen book, explains.
What makes them famous is the combination of the crunchy outside and the warm inside, and also people don't expect it to be like they're not really sure what to expect when they bite it, and it's just a really nice combination of the crunchy with the soft inside. I like it. I always like it because it's crunchy, it's warm. You can dip it in either mayonnaise or mustard, and it's just nice with a drink, and it's just part of the nice time you're having with friends.
Now we have learned how far the bitterballen have traveled and why they are so famous. The Netherlands is already known for its tulips and cheese, but give it a few years and maybe the country will be famous for its bitterballen.